What's good, guys? It's Demi M7. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I think you're gonna have a great week. I know it. Man, somebody needs to check on KSI. Whether it's his business partner, Logan Paul, or his friends, the Sidemen, like someone just needs to check on this guy, make sure he's okay. Because it has been a rough last few weeks for the guy. At first, it was that whole thing with Dan TDM, where I can't really call it a back and forth because there hasn't really been any back and forth. It's mostly been KSI. Just in case anyone doesn't know, a couple weeks ago, Dan TDM posted one tweet, criticizing KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast about their Lunchables ripoff Lunchly. And then KSI proceeded to respond multiple times with multiple tweets and multiple videos, but he's basically ridiculing the guy. To which Dan TDM just never responded. He hasn't said a single thing about it ever since. It's just been KSI. It really is like that one episode of Fairly Odd Parents where Timmy doesn't have any emotions and Trixie Tang is trying to talk to him and he just doesn't show any emotion, doesn't say a single word, and she freaks out. Yeah, KSI is basically Trixie Tang. But that's not really what this video is about. This video is about KSI's new song and the reception that he's gotten from it. He released a new song called Thick of It where, I mean... Listen, man, I'll be the first to admit that KSI has actually dropped a couple of pretty good songs and even some decent albums since he started his music career. But Thick of It ain't one of them. I mean, the song is trash. I'm sorry. At least I'm not a very big fan of it. But, I'm sure some people liked it. But KSI has basically gotten a very bad reception towards the song. Many people say it's garbage, online, all over the place. And originally, it seemed like KSI wasn't fazed by it whatsoever. He tweeted saying that, these trash comments aren't getting to me. It's just funny. It's boring. You guys are just wasting your time. You're not getting to me. Do you know who I am? I'm KSI. I helped make Prime, okay? I make music, bruv. But then he posted a couple of stories on his Instagram that tells a very different story about how he's actually feeling. He says, imagine spending so much time and effort into making a song for people to then repeatedly take the piss out of it online. I get it's trendy to hate me right now, but can we move on? Which, let's just address the elephant in the room. That whole facade that you tried to put up saying that you weren't bothered by all the negative reception that you were getting was clearly a lie. And honestly, it's okay. We should normalize being okay with feeling a little bit hurt when people don't feel a certain way about the stuff that we put out, whether it's music or a product or something. It's okay if you're not happy with people not being happy with it. But to chalk it up to just it being trendy to hate you is really just kind of minimizing the whole thing. I mean, let's just call it like it is. Yes, KSI is unbelievably popular, has found an unbelievable amount of success. He isn't exactly the most liked content creator on the planet. He kept going saying, I might quit music altogether at this rate. Not gonna lie, man. What's the point? And again, this just kind of goes back to my point originally. Dude, everyone gets negative comments. There's no way you haven't received a bunch of negative comments in the past. Of course you have. And as far as I'm concerned, you got a lot of great reception to some of your music in the past, like a couple of your albums. I think even Anthony Fantano liked a few of them. At the end of the day, you just dropped a bad song. That's all there is to it. Now, the whole losing your mind thing to Dan TDM and all of your weird videos and responses to him were kind of dumb. But if we're just strictly talking about the music side of things, don't stop making music just because you're getting clowned on for this one song. But of course, maybe that's the point of all of this. Maybe this is just one giant facade. Maybe he wants the negative reception. He wants more people talking about it. Who knows? I mean, at the very least, it does seem like the guy is a pretty good businessman. But if being this good of a businessman comes at the expense of how your perception is as, mentally speaking, be able to take criticism, I wouldn't want it, because ultimately this response towards people's responses to your music just comes off as no confidence, no backbone to what you're putting out and what you believe. Look, assuming none of this is a facade and he is actually not feeling great after everything that's going on, look, man, just reevaluate. One bad song is not the end of your career. Just keep going. And maybe handle disagreements with other content creators about certain products that you're releasing with a little bit more maturity. But I don't know, man. That's all I've got to say about it. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this. And until next time, peace.